Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome back. Today I thought I would start filming a week on my desk kind of video. I was a bit hesitant because these days I actually don't spend almost any time on my desk. I always journal either on my dining table or on the couch, mostly on the couch or on our coffee table, which was my filming space before. But yeah, I wanted to start using more this table because I love it, and it's just, I don't know why I don't feel drawn to this room, so I want to change it. I'm gonna change everything again and see if I can start feeling a deeper connection with it. But anyway, you may not get a lot of top views. Maybe I just use my portable, what is this called, tripods, and I bring you along. But anyway, you guys didn't have a video last week, and I wanted to address that just in case I receive any comments about it, because I do have contact dermatitis on my nails. I've been suffering these 4 years. I think I explained it before. I had a horrible reaction to a manicure that I had done, like a permanent one, gel nail polish, and because of that I got like a terrible allergic reaction. My nails peel off, my skin peel off, and I was with like antibiotics for a while because I couldn't really do anything with my fingertips. Now is much better right now, this time around, though you can see that some nails are peeling off. But yeah, at least my skin is fine. I did take a break because that weekend it was looking very sore and very red. Thankfully, none of my skin is peeling so far, so good. This one I do have an infection, so let's see how this does. But yeah, the thing is, I didn't get it from nail polish itself. It was from my press-on nails. So yeah, I just have completely given up. Yeah, it makes me very sad because I used to love doing my nails or getting my nails done, but I guess it's just something that cannot happen anymore, because I think it just turned out into a chronic disease. But anyway, yeah, my nails are not doing great. They are painful, but we push through. So just in case, because they don't look their best and they won't for a while. I wanted to start this video by showing you the most amazing Happy Mail I've received this week. It is from it's a Happy Mail subscription, but the creator very kindly offered to send it to me. They're based in Spain, which was very joyous to see and support a Spanish artist. And it is just so wonderful that I really wanted to show you. This was the January subscription. I think their subscription for February it's up. I saw that it's about a murder mystery, which is it's so good. But even the envelope was beautiful. So I already opened it because I wanted to take my time and savor it, and I asked permission to show it, so they said it's fine. So the theme for the month of January was Libres of Month. I think it's about the calendar, and it's about the depictions of the calendar in ancient Rome, which is very cool. So this first page, the letter, it's about the term calendar in ancient Rome, so in Latin, and how they depict and represented the different or the changing seasons and months, which is so cool. And I'm just going to commonplace about this for sure, but it's just the design, the paper, the stems, beautiful. This is a bookmark, which is very nice because it has a calendar here. Just, I love to read, so this just right up my alley. This is a personal note for just me, so I'm gonna have it here. The most amazing and beautiful postcard. It is so beautiful. And this is me for the whole month. And they also included this tale by, I'm going to mispronounce this, Sir Wagan, and the Great Night, which is about the changing seasons. And it's just, I love how cool it looks. I can wait to journal with everything. The most amazing stickers, curious, whimsy, and nostalgia. I love this one. I feel the combination of the colors, I feel very attracted to orange. So, oh, this is the envelope. Wawa Mail Club. Did I say that? It's the Wawa Mail Club. Wawa, Vava, not sure, but Wawa Mail Club, probably, maybe. And they also included very kindly these incredible stickers that I cannot wait to use. So I wanted to show you guys because I really want to use these as soon as possible. But this one is just my favorite. And if I could have any of these pendants, like, it is just so stunning, like so stunning. And I know a lot of people want to support smaller artists, independent artists, and there's a lot of mail subscriptions these days going around, especially on the TikTok or journal talk sphere. So I just wanted to show you this one in case you guys are curious, because I think it goes with the aesthetics of a lot of people that I see making content here, a little bit more of a medieval vibe. So yeah, so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I already sent them a message, but anyway, I wanted to say thank you so much. You don't know how happy this made me in a week where I've been, struggling with being sick a couple of weeks ago. Now my skin problems, and also I've been on the process of not only looking for a job, but I have had interviews 3 in a row last week. Haven't heard from any of them yet, so it's not looking too good. But yeah, it's such a stressful and overwhelming process, so I also needed to take a step back and focus on myself. So that's that. And for journaling, I just wanted to point something out. As you guys know, I'm using both an A5 notebook and a traveler's notebook because I wanted to, move in between these sizes, because that's what I felt like I wanted to do, and that's what I'm giving permission myself to do. Just journal wherever you want. So I've noticed a few things. Every time I feel like I'm overwhelmed and my day lacks a structure or my week lacks purpose, let's say, like I've been kind of a bit lazy, or I have procrastinated some things I could have gotten done before, I just gravitate towards the A5. And I don't know if it's because I've used bullet journals like Leuchtturm 1917 notebooks before for bullet journaling throughout my university years, and I kind of feel like this size is very conductive of that, of like thinking on paper, of mind mapping, of, I don't know, giving myself some structure. And when I feel overwhelmed in the sense that I need comfort and I need to just let things go and also make pretty spreads to my standards of things that have happened to me, I usually tend to grab this one. And I don't know if it's because of the cover, the leather, I don't know if it's because of the size, and also because I've been journaling so much on my couch these days. I don't know if it's because of the size that it is. It doesn't feel super cozy to journal when I am on the couch. Whereas this one, I don't know what it is about it. It could be the size, everything. It just makes it much more appealing to journal when I'm out and about. So yeah, that's kind of some things that I've noticed. This one, every time I feel like I need to work through something, I kind of come here. And every time that I need to just kind of let things go, I just prefer this size. I don't know. Let's see. but I've been enjoying both of them so much. Also, this one has allowed me to just glue things that are bigger, that take more space, which I am incredibly grateful for. I'm also been doing more of like testing new, like different inks on here with like different styles. Also been lots of fun. I also been doing some kind of login, hourly login sometimes when I feel like, again, I need to be aware of how I'm spending my time. So yeah, these both of them have been very good. And this one, again, with the note-taking stuff, I've been writing all my book notes here. So this was A Visit from the Coon Squad, Slouching Towards Bethlehem by Joan Didion, which I finished. To be honest, it was not my favorite essay collection. I love her writing style, and I think if you are looking for inspiration for writing, she is so brilliant for that. There were some essays that I love, like on keeping a notebook or on self-respect, but most of them I just couldn't really care about the topic itself. I really enjoyed the experience of reading it because of the aesthetics of the writing, but not just what was being said. So I guess I took something different than what I was expecting from the book. But anyway, that is some of my notes there. And right now, I'm reading the most stunning book, Tengo Miedo Torero, by Lemebel. So this is a queer love story under a dictatorship in Chile. In English, the translation is My Tender Matador. I don't know how to pronounce that in English. My Tender Matador. Tengo Miedo Torero. So impeccable. Just heartbreaking. Oh my god. So anyway, that's, I've been kind of gravitating towards writing some of my notes here for some reason. And this one, like I said, a bit more of feelings and stuff. So that's something that I've noticed. And I will just take you along this week and see how we do. So today I want to commonplace this morning. I did add a little index here for literature, articles, and essays, list, and culture in general. And I finished, which I will talk about it later, but I finished one of my probably favorite reads ever, which was Pedro Lemebel's My Tender Matador, or in Spanish, the original Spanish is Tengo Miedo Torero. And it was just so beautiful. So I am going to do some research about Lemebel first, and then I'm going to just research this book specifically. But yeah, what I did is I printed some pictures already, and I want to learn more about them first and then about the book itself. So that's what I want to do today morning. I'm going to be using for this spread my Platinum 377, what is it, 3776 extra fine with Platinum Carbon Black ink. And I will also be using a new glue that I'm testing, because the one that I was using I finished, and it's the Tombow Pit glue, and so far I really like it. I do think it's quite strong glue, and this one is the S size, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And I think that's all I'm gonna be using for today. Just black ink and one pen, most likely. is how it ended up looking. I also added some quotes here, not too many. I just don't really feel the need of always copying down the quotes that I liked. I just like going back to the books if I feel like I need to get back to those quotes, but I like to have some as like a representation of the writing style. And that's it. I think this is all I'm gonna do for Lemebel just now. Probably as I read his chronics and stuff like that, I may add more information in other entries, but as an introduction, I think it's pretty solid. So yeah, that is done. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, and my intention for this video was to show you a little bit more of my week in my journals. However, this week was busier than I expected, and I spent less time in my journals, and I feel like this always happens when I intend to film these types of videos. So I thought I would just kind of give you an update in general today. Also, I decided to do this setup so you guys don't have to stare at my nails for too long. Again, not too bad, they are not too bad, but I don't know, they are not the prettiest things to look at. So yeah, so I wanted to talk first about what I'm reading and what I've read. I finished reading the essay collection Slouching Towards Bethlehem by Joan Didion. This is a essay collection divided in 3 different parts, and I have to say it was not my favorite. I know with essay collections and short story collections you have a lot of hits and misses, and I'm never expecting to find a round collection, meaning that I like every single story or essay. However, I have to say, in terms of topic, there were more misses than hits. But what I did appreciate a lot about this essay collection was its aesthetics. I think we should ask a little bit more of aesthetics to literature. And I really like that. I think her writing style it's fantastic. I did underline a lot of things, and I just wrote style here. I think it's a perfect collection if you want to write and you haven't found your style yet, or you want to study other authors' style, writing style. I think it's just a perfect collection for that. In terms of content, I really did love On Keeping a Notebook and On Self-Respect, which are both of the essays under personal, I think. Personal writing. Yeah, personals. On Keeping a Notebook and On Self-Respect. Those were my favorite. The rest, again, I did enjoy how she writes about weather, about time, about place. I really like her descriptions of place, but I didn't care much for what was happening or what were the essays about. Anyway, I do recommend it for other things like style. So that was that. Then I read one of probably my favorite books that I've read in a very long time. Sadly, I don't have a physical copy of that book, but I have recommended it on Instagram before, and if I can find the cover, I'll show you. It's called Tengo Miedo Torero by Pedro Lemebel, or in English is My Tender Matador by Pedro Lemebel, which was a Chilean author, an author from Chile, and it's just the most beautiful story. Lemebel writes about characters in the margins, about queer people under the dictatorship. He was an activist for the AIDS crisis and the Communist Party in Chile under the Pinochet's dictatorship. And what I loved about this story, which is a queer love story, it's first of all the language. I haven't read in such a long time such a beautiful use of Spanish. I guess the translation would be as wonderful because I've checked some of the quotes and they're beautiful still, but the way they used language, the way they used gender and humor, I think it was very acidic. The humor here, I loved it. It broke my heart from the beginning because you see the ending coming. It's just unavoidable the way it's going to unfold. Yet it was painful to read. Not like I sobbed or cried about it, just that it was done with such a tenderness and care. I don't know, I just loved this book. So yeah, if you wanted to read more authors from South America, I recommend Lemebel. And themselves as a figure, as an author, is very interesting to learn about. And I'm going to for sure read more. I already purchased one of his, I think it's essay collections, because I think I could be wrong. This is their only novel, and the rest are chronics and stuff like that. So I'm also interested. And now every morning I'm reading a little bit of Virginia Woolf's diaries. This is volume from 1915 till 1919, because I've been reading this for years now, and it's just because I don't sit down and read, so I decided to read every morning. I have this on our dining table, and every morning when I wake up with my coffee, I read a couple of entries, and I'm also kind of like annotating more about the context that she is writing about. Yeah, been really enjoying this, and also it sets the tone for my own journaling, I guess. So today I want to work on my weeks because I haven't touched it since Monday. So today is Sunday, a whole week. I usually actually sit down Sundays and do it, or Monday morning. But yeah, I need to feel almost everything, but I'm pretty aware of what happened, and I'm actually very behind on my sticker things. Like January has 4 stickers. I need to really, today is what, the 25th? Oh my god, I really need to get on that today too, to find the stickers. I think it's because I have my stickers here in this room in my cart, even though I take it everywhere. But these days I'm trying to do that less because I don't want that much clutter outside. It's not something that I even think about that I need to do, but yeah, I need to do that this week, and also work on this, which I think I'm gonna do now after this talking segment. And I wanted to show you, because I haven't shown this, I think this is a beautiful ring binder that I was sent by One Journal. They are a very small Etsy shop, and they were very kind to send to me this binder to make some reels and content for TikTok, and I love it. I really do. So it's just gorgeous black leather. It has a pocket here and also a zipper pocket, which I think if you take these around, or I think if I find a job, this would be a great binder for that. And I can also have on here my pens. They do fit, maybe not super long like these ones, but yeah, not like super long, but regular pen. Do I even have a regular pen? Fits nicely in there. And I wanted to show you, I'm still exploring this. I'm not really sure yet what I want to include here, but I am working on making like an archive of information that I tend to go back to and it's easy for me to find. For example, I have recipes here, I have some visa information that I need to be aware of. Our plan is to move again August and hopefully it's the last move. And I will have a lot of like notes about that too. I also have notes about books, so these are like to be read piles and that I want to build on top and add more information, the recipes in here. And I think for that type of information I want to use this type of ring binder, because for writing I do find rings very uncomfortable. So one of the things that I've decided honestly is I'm only gonna use this part of the page, and I really don't care. Just ignore that there's a back part, and it's much more comfortable. Also, it has some secretarial pocket, and I guess this is for maybe possibly a legal pad, and also a pocket here. So it's pretty practical, I would say. So slowly I am trying to make this work for me. I would love to hear if you have a ring binder but you don't use it as your main system. What do you do with it? Because I'm just researching all the time about it. But yeah, I love this, and I just love the sound. So that's basically all I wanted to show you guys. I am going to work right now in my wigs. I have my lovely stalogy still here. This week I've been a little bit more in my tan, other weeks I'm more here. I also glued this here because it's just a perfect size. It's such a great size for those things. I've been doing a little bit more of like ink swatching this way here, which is fun. And I also wanted to research some stuff about astrology, because why not? And I think I'm just going to put it here. Every time it's more about like researching and practical things, and about or gluing things that are big, but also about giving myself some structure. I do prefer this size. I think I like it for that. So I've been using it pretty well, I would say. But again, it's such a chunky book to carry with me. But I just love how it looks. So that's that. So I think I'm going to do this right now, and when I am almost done, just leave you guys here, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for being here. Honestly, thank you so much. We passed the 5,000 subscribers, I believe, and I couldn't be more grateful and thankful. It's so much fun, this community. I've met a lot of wonderful people, and all the comments that you guys send to me, I do appreciate all of them. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And now I'm going to work here. Also, I got BTS tickets. That was exciting. Wanted to mention that. I know that a lot of people were trying to get tickets. The only bad thing about my tickets is in Korea you cannot get tickets together, so you can only get one ticket per person. It means that my friends and I, we are not sitting together. It's a bit of a bummer, to be honest, because one of the things that I love about going to concerts is kind of that shared experience that you have with the people around you, and also your friends and family members. I think you can create very wonderful experiences. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying I wish it was a bit different, that you could buy at least two together. We will try to see if someone try to give our best seat to someone that has a not so good seat in order for us to sit together. We're going to try to do that. We don't know if it's going to work, but yeah, that's the only thing. But very happy about that. So I hope if you were intending to get tickets, you did get. And I'll see you guys next week.